Hello, Cancer. How are you? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So, my lovelies, we are going to be doing your October weekly reading. It is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate for all of you. And if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open. They are on sale for the next 5 days. You guys can get recorded video readings, 3 questions for $20, or an hour-long Zoom reading for $50. And everything that you guys will need to know about scheduling is in the description box below for you. You can also follow me over on Patreon. I do additional readings over there. We do spiritual growth, personal development, money and career, as well as love readings. And there is a link for that as well. Now, I did recently add 2 new benefits over on Patreon. When you're a patron, you get 20% off all personal readings, and that does include sales. And when you sign up for Patreon, you also get a free 1-question email reading. But we are going to go ahead and pray and get started. So, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my most beautiful Cancers, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through. May they please find those who need to hear it. All right, my loves, let's take a look and see what we've got going on for you. All right, we have the Sun in the reverse here for your general overall energy. I feel like you guys are trying to figure out how to start getting along with somebody again, how to get on the same page with somebody, how to work with somebody. How can we get back to a stable place? The 3 of Pentacles is the first time in the tarot that you actually start to see any kind of structure, right? And I feel like things are feeling very unstable right now. So I feel with the Sun in the reverse, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles, I feel like you guys are just trying to keep it together. It does kind of feel like you're like, how can I get back to a stable place with this? How can we start getting along? How can I work on this? How can we make this happen? I mean, you get the 3 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles, which makes the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like you do not want something to come to an end. Even if you guys are in separation, it's like you want to work on this. This is what you want, you know? And they have the 7 of Pentacles here. You get the 5 of Wands. There could be a lot of conflict or arguing or drama between the 2 of you. There could have been a lot of that. You know, maybe you guys are in separation now. Some of you guys are still in it. It's just like you're not getting along and you're not sure what to do about it, but you are very unhappy because this is what you want. I think you're really still willing to invest into this with the 7 of Pentacles being here. Even in your headspace, you have the Tower here in the reverse. The Tower in the reverse can be like coming up when we're trying to avoid a Tower moment, right? We're trying to keep the Tower from falling. You have the 8 of Pentacles in your heart space, so still you really want to work on this. You feel like this connection is worth the work. You feel like it's worth saving. You got the 5 of Cups in the reverse for your true intention. So with especially the Tower in the reverse and the 5 of Cups in the reverse, you don't want to lose this person. You don't want to have to grieve them. You don't want to have to live without them. And that's what you're trying to avoid there. So trying so hard to keep something going or to avoid the Tower. You know, the Tower comes as a bit of a reality check sometimes. And it can be a harsh one, right? It can be a harsh one. But it's when we're just avoiding the reality of a situation, then that's when the Tower comes. So I feel like you guys, there's something been off with the connection or not working within the connection, right? Not happy in the connection for some time, but been trying to just hold on to it anyways, or want it back anyways, or make it work anyways. And Tower's trying to fall and you're trying to hold it up brick by brick because you don't want to grieve. You don't want to hurt. You don't want to, be without this person. You don't want to have to let them go. You still really want to work on this. You have the 4 of Cups in the reverse here for your actions. So I feel like you're still really open to making this work, to either having them back, to making this work, to, solutions, new solutions to fix this. So we're going to grab another deck and we're going to take a look at their energy towards you and kind of see where they're at with things. Show me the person that Cancer is dealing with in this situation. What is their energy towards Cancer, please? Show me the person that Cancer is dealing with in this situation. What is their energy towards Cancer? So they have the King of Wands in the reverse. the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, the Three of Cups, the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So for those of you where this person is not communicating with you, or they're like withholding communication, or they're not communicating much with you, to me it does kind of feel like with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, it's because they know that you want to reconcile. The Three of Cups. And I don't think it's necessarily that they don't want to reconcile. I think that it's that they're not sure that it won't be the same. Even the Eight of Wands in the upright is a card of, you know, a quick success. They're just not sure if this is something that you guys can make work, right? The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, they can't see anything improving. They can't see how anything is going to change. And it's like this is something that they've seen coming. The King of Wands in the reverse, not really wanting to take any, not interested in taking any action towards something here. And we can see why. We get the Five of Wands in the reverse for their thoughts in the area of their headspace, their mental. They're tired of fighting. You know, we saw the Five of Wands over here. There could have been a lot of arguing, a lot of conflict. You know, they're tired of the conflict. They're tired of the arguing. They don't want the drama. Like they don't want that discord, right? That conflict. It can also be a card of like cooperation, wanting to get along, right? So I feel like those are, you know, they are wanting to get along. They don't want to fight. But the Ace of Wands in the reverse, I feel like they're not interested in sparking things back up or having another go at it. And I think it's just because of everything that's been through, and because it does feel like this is something that's been getting very drug out. So if they're not communicating much, you know, I think it's because they're not trying to spark things back up, and I feel like they're not trying to give you false hope. We have the Six of Pentacles here in the reverse for their true intentions. So I don't see them being willing to give to the connection. And I know that's a really hard message to hear, but I'm always going to be honest with you guys about what I'm seeing, because even if something is really hard to hear at the moment, it allows us to be able to know how to move forward, right? So their true intention is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. And their action is a Strength in the reverse. So I don't feel like this is easy for them, okay? I don't feel like this is easy for them. I feel like you guys do love each other. But, you know, they're tired. I think you're tired too. You still really want to work on this, but they don't think that the work is going to be able to create the result that you want. They feel like it's not going to be enough to make this work. Maybe they feel like there's already been too much here, right? I don't see them taking any action. They just don't see how anything is going to be able to improve. And I feel like that's why they are trying not to communicate, because they don't want to. I feel like they don't want to give you false hope, because they know that you want to reconcile here. So let's clarify a few things. Tell me about this Tower in the reverse. Why is that here? We got the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I think that this person hasn't been fully honest with you. Maybe they haven't expressed to you. Maybe this person hasn't like fully told you. They kind of could have been like keeping you, I don't want to say keeping you on the back burner, because I don't feel like that's the case. But to me, it kind of feels like maybe they haven't just came out and told you, you know, that, hey, I'm not going to start things back up, or I don't want to start things back up, or I'm not interested in working on things. Maybe they haven't been honest with you about that. Because to me, this is showing up the Seven of Swords. You know, that can be a dishonesty. But with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like feeling like you wasted your time, or feeling like they wasted your time. Like you feel like, you know what, if you would have just told me that you weren't going to come back, or that you didn't want to work on things. Maybe they told you, oh, well, let's just have a separation, or let's do this, let's do that. But I feel like they don't have any intentions of working on this or coming back around. And I don't think that they've been honest with you about that. And I feel like you feel like they could have wasted your time. Like, you know what, you just wasted my time. Why didn't you just tell me? Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles energy. The Tower. Yeah, you know, it's like you're trying to, what you're putting all this work in is trying to avoid the Tower. But I feel like the Tower has already fallen. You just didn't know it. Tell me about this Five of Cups in the reverse. the King of Pentacles. I think you guys are upset because you've invested a lot into this. You guys could have invested a lot of time, effort, and energy into this, right? Some of you guys could have been married to this person. Some of you guys have been this person for years. You guys could have finances tied together, a home. Like, there could have just been a lot into this. And maybe you thought this is the person that you were going to spend your life with. So it's not just losing the person, but it's, you know, it's losing that dream or vision that you have. But keep in mind, guys, that you will create a new dream and vision. And like I said, I feel like you've been working so hard to kind of keep this tower from falling, but I feel like it's already fallen. And at least now you know how you can move forward. So you got the Four of Cups here in the reverse. The Ten of Cups in the reverse, because you're unhappy without this person. So I feel like that's why you don't want to have to grieve. You don't want to have to be without them. And that's why you're still open to try to make things work. But they haven't been honest with you. Tell me about this Five of Wands. Tell me about this Five of Wands here in the reverse. Why is the Five of Wands in the reverse? You got the King of Swords. Yeah, because they're kind of becoming a little bit, they could be becoming a little bit cold or a little bit, to me it mostly feels like a little bit cold or emotionally detached. And, you know, under the pretense of, well, I don't want to argue, I don't want to fight, but really it's because they, you know, that is true. They don't want to argue or fight, but they also, you know, they are trying to detach from this, and they aren't wanting to face the situation head on and just communicate that with you. Tell me about this Ace of Wands in the reverse. We have the Judgment card. So they've already made up their mind. Like, they have already made up their mind that they do not want to spark this back up. But they have not expressed that to you. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. The Two of Wands. They're choosing to leave this behind and go in a new direction. They've already made up their mind. Tell me about the Strength card in the reverse. The Six of Cups. So it's difficult for them. You know, they think about the past. They think about, you know, everything that you guys have been through, everything that you guys have shared too, but they have made up their mind here. You know, they have chosen to go a new path, and I don't think that they've been honest with you here about it. So I'm sorry, Cancer. I know that this was a tough message, but hopefully this helps you know how to move forward, okay? And I'm going to be keeping you guys in my thoughts and in my prayers. And keep in mind that this is just a weekly energy, right? It's not a permanent outcome. This is just where the energy is for the week coming up. But this is what I have for you guys. So if it resonates, let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, then check out your other placements. Everything that you guys will need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals or Patreon, everything is in the description box below for you. And if you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. But most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all you guys have to do is put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light. Until next time.